Okay, Jim here again from Quick Stage, and we're getting into the second video here, and this one's on guardrails. So again, you only had us provide 8-foot guardrails for across the front of the front row, and then you had us do 4-foot guardrails with a 2-foot gap on the 6-foot decks, and you had us do 3-foot guardrails with a 2-foot gap on the 5-foot decks. And so what happened is this got to be a little unique because it doesn't fit or install because we tie everything into the legs, so we had to custom make everything. So we've had to number these. So it's going to be very important when you set this up. You're going to see these numbers on here: 1 right on the deck, 1 right on the guardrail, and those are there's just going to be the 4 rows. So there's going to be 8 decks that are going to have numbers on them, and you always want to use those on the outside, and we'll do a drawing that'll match accordingly. And because we had to custom drill holes and everything to make them fit perfectly for you. And so even though I think they'll interchange, we kind of built, we had to, modify and drill and everything. So you can see we had to drill a hole through the side here to make this work. And then there also is a left and right, just the way the rotation of these uprights works. So we want you to just follow those directions. It's just painter's tape. You can peel it off when you're done, or you can leave it on and do whatever you want. So there's 2 there. And then when we get into the second rows, I don't know, I can't remember. I think you were going 6 foot and then 6 foot and then 5 and 5. But you can see here, this is a 5-foot deck. And again, we just set this up. Don't look at the legs. We just did that to mock this thing up for you. As you can see here, this is a 3-foot wide guardrail on a 5-foot deck. And we weren't able to tie in this leg to the leg because everything interferes with the locks and everything here and the corner sockets. And we ended up adding in the additional legs, so even the 5-footers have 3 legs on. If it became a problem, you'd really have to, you just take that leg out. But I think it's going to work for you. I did, checked all your measurements, and I think you're going to have enough space there to width going this way. So hopefully that works for you. And we just made this thing as solid as possible. But anyway, so in this one here, again, it's bolted through here. It actually hooks into there like that. And again, it's going to be 6 left and then 6 right. And that's for your 3-foot wide decks. And also I wanted to show you on the chair stops here, how we did the chair stops. I may have covered that in the first video, but in case I didn't, again, the chair stops just bolt on. And you're going to see a lot of these little plastic plugs right here. These things just push out from the back, and we plug every hole. So anywhere that, the ones where we got these here, we've already taken the plugs out, we'll leave them out. But on some of the other ones, as you put the chair stops in on just a standard pile, these are actually all your decks right there. And you'll just need to push the plugs out to install the chair stops on those decks there too. So guardrails, it's really simple. Again, across the front, you're just doing 3/8. You'll want to install the row first. I think you should install the cross bracing first, and then you should install the guardrails. But it's personal choice, and maybe it'd be easier to put the guardrails on because then you know where you're at on as far as where you got to put the elevation of the cross braces here. So, but anyway, that's the guardrails and the chair stops. Any questions? Give us a call, and we can help you through that. And again, it's all going to be just a bolt and wing nut to attach. You just want to make sure everything's nice and solid. But this thing really turned out nice. I think it looks really, really nice. I think you're going to be really happy with it. I just hope you measured your legs correctly. We did them exactly as you wanted us to, and hopefully everything clears. And we'll do a third video here on the cross bracing to help you with that. Any questions? Give us a call. Thanks.